What's up, Reject Nation? I'm Greg Alba.
And I'm John Humphrey.
It's a good Monday. Woke up at 5:50 to discover this Avengers Endgame clip dropped on Good Morning America. What are the odds? Anywho, let's just hop right into it.
He used the stones again.
Hey.
That was the CinemaCon footage.
Look, he's still got the stones, so.
So let's get him. Use them to bring everyone back.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Even if there's a small chance that we can undo this, we
1%.
owe it to everyone who's decided to try.
If we do this, how do we know it's gonna end any differently than it did before?
Because before you didn't have me.
Hey, new girl.
That line's not gonna fly by well with people.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this time?
There are a lot of other planets in the universe. And unfortunately, they didn't have you guys.
Cool. Ooh, you can't talk.
This one.
Oh, man. So they're going to use the stones, is
It-
what I gathered from this clip.
It sounds like they're acknowledging it right up front. Use the stones, get it back. I can't believe they're showing us the last 20 minutes of this movie. This is clearly, like, right at the end. So frustrating that they do this.
More like spoiler warning, America.
Jeez, guys. Listen, before we go into talking about this, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been downloading and following us on the Stardust app. Over there, we do 30-second reaction reviews for any film, TV show, and or trailer. Also, sometimes we do micro sketches over there, but you can also post your reactions as well. The whole thing is totally free to download and use. We post daily, so do it today. So they had this moment here at the very top of it. When I was on Collider Movie Talk, they talked about some of the footage that they showed at CinemaCon, and this is clearly that clip. I think there was something even more at the end of whatever they showed at CinemaCon. I don't exactly know how they know he's using, so it starts off with saying he used the stones again.
Yeah.
How the heck were they able to determine that or predict that? Are they like watching him teleport around or something like that? Like,
Maybe
what?
they have some kind of space age technology that can sense like the presence of the usage of each different energy that each different stone represents or something. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them to have some kind of weird device or some kind of weird means of tracking that activity.
But did they set that up at Infinity War? Do you guys know about that? Did they set up something where they're able to track him? Or does it just start off where they've been able to actually find his location in some capacity? This is obviously so early on in the movie itself. That line of, we'd be going in shorthanded, which you do see in the trailer, and somehow I theorize that that's in reference to Bruce Banner not being able to morph into the Hulk still, that he's still having that issue. So in this moment, you got Captain Marvel, who's pretty much the motivational leading energy right now, because it doesn't say where she was at during the time of the snap, whatever planet she was at. So perhaps wherever she was too, that she saw some people decimate away as
She
well.
had to have been.
She must have been, right?
Yeah, because the whole universe, you know?
It seems like this room is full of a lot of doubt at this moment. But you got Captain Marvel, who's just like, so let's just go do it. Let's go handle business. Let's go get Thanos. I like how Captain America is also there. The two Caps are like, let's go do it.
That sounds like the plan.
Let's go handle some business right now.
Let's go execute the plan.
And I kind of like the self-awareness of what Rhodey was doing there. Like, we're all about the superhero game, but we're also human, and we're very traumatized by the situation. I don't want to lose more people. I already lost my legs before. I also like that little hint that Captain Marvel gives at her other adventures.
Yeah, there are a whole lot of other planets in the universe
That we're never going to see.
No,
we're just
we're
going
never gonna
to
see.
skip past all those adventures and then just go right into Captain Marvel Winter Soldier.
Maybe we'll see one. Maybe Captain Marvel Part 2 will take place in like 2002, and we can do an early 2000s throwback.
That'd be neat. I actually like Captain Marvel in this clip. I do. I was curious to see how she'd interact with the Avengers. I heard about that line at a CinemaCon. That was like one of the quotes of what she says there. Because you didn't have me. It's a very cliche, corny action line.
Of course, yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of old Thor. So that's why I like how this ends on this particular note with her and Thor, because Thor is just quiet the whole time in the room.
Yeah, man, just eating bread rolls in the back.
While everyone is like debating, there's like some people are on her side about the situation, others are against her about this situation.
Kind of set back from all the tension for a lot of the...
She's a new girl on the team, but I like how Thor just goes off of her body language.
Yeah,
And her
totally.
mannerisms. You know, like we've seen that clip in the trailer, watching it play out in the scene where everyone's da-da-da, talking heads. And Thor just comes in like, all right, here's my version of interrogating her.
Finally he speaks, and it's just, after this one little physical moment that they share together.
I mentioned this on Movie Talk, and the impression that I'm just getting is they're going to be going after Thanos, obviously very early on in this movie. Captain Marvel is probably going to get her ass handed to her, you know? And it's at this moment in time, she's a very sort of overconfident character. One thing that I think a lot of people thought with the Captain Marvel movie that was a bit of an issue, or some people thought it was a strong issue, was that she didn't really have any major physical obstacles to overcome. That she seemed pretty much undefeatable.
Powerful, yeah. She's so proficient at what she does that, at a certain point, it's just like, oh, you just needed to unlock this corner of your mind and you'll be fine. So, to see her go up against somebody where it's like, oh, even all your power isn't just the easy answer to this question, you know, it's like, she's probably going to have to learn to outsmart Thanos as well as just overpower him or something, or also learn to work as part of the team, because, you know,
she's gonna have to do both. I think she's gonna get her ass handed to her in the first fight, which I think would be great after the events of Captain Marvel that we witnessed, where it was pretty much, pretty simple for her.
Well, and that feels natural, because this feels like the next step of jumping her into the universe is like, okay, we've seen her on a very solo outing, now we need to see her with everybody, and we need to see how she learns to become a part of the team, you know, and every Avengers has some kind of aspect of that, you know.
Well, I mean, I think that's what I think. If this line that she has here of "before you didn't have me," even though this is all theoretical, it just seems like this is how it's going to go down. That she will get her ass kicked the first time. I would have an issue with that line if it was like, "Before you didn't have me," then she shows up and she just beats Thanos. Then I would be like,
if this was
stupid.
A few minutes before the end of the movie in this clip they're showing us, then that would be really a disappointing.
That'd be very lackluster. But since this is so early on, clearly, she's gonna not succeed and let's go get him. And that's why I think that line is totally fine. Was she being sarcastic about the rest of the, the other planets that didn't have you guys? I couldn't tell if that was a sincere line or a sarcastic line.
I thought it was sincere because it was like,
sincere, but...
because like that's why I've been gone, because I've been taking care of the business that they need superheroes for and they don't have them for. You know, is what I got from that line.
So she was
hopefully.
Was she like checking in with Fury? Hey, Fury!
You guys good over there?
Now we got the Avengers, man.
We got
good.
A ton of people with powers. Yeah.
We got a god.
We got a guy who hulks out. We got a really old dude who's buff as hell.
She's like, Avenger. That was the name of my. That was my
plane. Oh, I see what you did there. Fury.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So when I get back, I can lead the team. Right?
I wish you told me at the time, though. I wish you told me when you did it. It's been years. It's weird.
Spoilers. I love when people do that. Spoiler after we spoil.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not pissed.
Go back and skip it.
I imagine that she's gonna go from overconfident to being humbled and a team player.
And then she'll come back to being confident at the end.
Yeah.
And then everyone will make a joke, and
And then later on, after they lose, then I imagine Ant-Man's going to show up, come out of the quantum, or find that footage, or he comes out of the quantum realm, or whatever. Then we go into that part of the story.
What they've confirmed is that they're actually going with that meme where Ant-Man climbs up Thanos' bum and just expands.
Hey,
they're really upset that people figure that out. So they're trying to, push us off the scent any way they can.
Guys, listen, before I wrap this up, I want to give a patron of the day shout out to a man named Evgeny Korona. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Evgeny?
I would call him Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy.
Evgeny Corona. This guy lives in like a tiny part of a land somewhere in some island. But
Malta.
He has internet service, which is really cool.
Yeah.
The Malta people, very tribal warrior-like. but he's the only one who discovered modern day technology and decided to start up a reaction channel, which is a wonderful reaction channel. I actually watched his Avengers Endgame reaction, which was great, and I saw his trying to laugh challenge, and if you laugh, you have to do push-ups, and man, did he get a workout in there. And he said to me recently, how can I make a giveaway interesting during a live stream, because I'm actually doing one with Avengers Endgame tickets.
Hey.
I tell you how you make it interesting. For everyone who came to this video and made it this far in this Real Rejects video, go to his channel and then find out how you can be a part of the live stream by asking him directly.
Yeah.
So you can get some Avengers Endgame tickets.
Yeah, provided that you caught this video at the right moment in time to where he hasn't done that live stream just yet, but it's soon.
It's complicated, but that's how it works.
Figure it out and get some tickets and fly out to Malta.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Did you like this Captain Marvel clip? I mean, Avengers Endgame? Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. We'll check you guys out on the afterlife, and then I'm going to go take a nap.